It's a beautifully cool Tuesday morning here in Denver. I am Rachel Baster-Ash-Bogan. I'm an entrepreneur, an author, a video editor, and I'm building a business, and I'm showing you what it looks like every single step of the way. So I wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me today. Let's get Tuesday started. Yesterday was all about measuring where I have been at for my finances, measuring where I'm at with my 12-week year, doing this kind of record keeping and tracking of what's going on. Today is all about making. I need to get into my to-do list for this week. I have a project on my plate for the Denver 3D print company, which I'm really excited about. I've got some audio files to check out, which is in turn going to tell me how long this video project is actually going to run. It's something that you can estimate from a script, but once you get something actually like spoken out and written out, then that's where the actual work of saying, okay, how do I fill in these blocks actually starts to happen. So I've got to do that. I've also got some things on my plate when it comes to tracking that project and checking in with a couple of other ones. So these are some of the things that are on my to-do list today. Right now, Radar and I are on our regular morning walk. And this is something that I really like doing every single day because it gets me outside of the house, allows me to get some fresh air into my head and just, to start firing up those brain juices. Something I've been having trouble with, and you guys have kind of seen this over the past little while, is having the regular habit of getting up early again and trying to stay on top of my time management. I have tracking systems in place, I have day structure in place, but for the last few weeks, even the last few months, since April, I have been all over the place with this. And this morning, I kind of made some progress. I was up not only at 6:45, but I was also up and being a little bit more functional. I'm not naturally a morning person, so this is something that I've had to work on and cultivate and train my body to doing. And so this morning, having the progress of getting up and starting my routine right down to even getting some of my exercise in before going on my walk has been really great, because usually I end up getting home, then I exercise, and that just puts my day back like another half an hour. And so having that done right now is fantastic, and I love the fact that I'm starting to see some progress on rebuilding that daily habit. So I'm going to finish out this walk here, I'm going to get home, and then it's time for breakfast and to get into my day. I really do love my neighborhood. I have already been busy at work. So, on today's to-do list, one of them was turning this project into an actual printed poster. This is something that I have been working on for Friday's Creative Mornings. It is a coloring book for everybody to work on. Well, not book, basically a coloring poster. So this is based off of, here, let me do this, it'll be a little bit easier. This is based off of the Creative Mornings Denver logo, and I've had the fun of creating this over the past couple of weeks. So I'm excited to have this finally off to the printer. So one of the things I did this morning was also create a little bit more material for yesterday's video. That would have been Monday's video. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish things out like I normally would have, so it was one of those okay, what do I need to do to be able to actually create this thing? So I did some more recording for that, so I've got a new video to edit. I want to try and get back into more regular video blogging, like documenting what's going on, documenting the new default worst bit. Yeah, I know it did. You did this last time. Why are you doing this now? Anyway, my video editing software is doing something funky. But anyway, I want to get back into the process of daily documenting what's happening, what's going on, in part just because I want to show you what it's like, what it feels like when you are in the slog of things, but also just to see what's been happening. One of the things that I enjoyed about my first 100 videos doing this on YouTube is the fact that I was able to look back and say oh wow, all this cool stuff happened while I was documenting it. And so I've been kind of missing that. But I don't know how successful I'm going to be. I think I mentioned this yesterday. So I'm going to get this video edited, and hopefully the one that you're watching right now of me talking to you is actually going on Wednesday. yeah, learning to work with my own ebb and flow of scheduling and of projects is something that I'm learning. Remembering to take some time for the fun things like this YouTube channel with you guys. So it's something that I'm trying to get more into the habit of. Because quite frankly, I want to take you guys along for the ride, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, I'm going to get into this edit, and yeah. Alrighty, let's get this baby encoding. So I got my primary tasks done today, which is really good news. They took a little bit faster than I was expecting, so that means that I can move on to a few things that have been pending. I still have some work that I need to do when it comes to my financial reports. I have a stack of paperwork and bills here that I need to sort and put away. But I'm taking this moment to actually update some things on my website. One of the things that I have been unhappy about with my website for my company is that it talks a lot about me, like me, what can I do for you? I can do this, I'm doing that, I, and it's very me-centric. And something that it's not had is the purpose statement for my company that I created back in April. And it's something that I just, I put it on the bottom of my computer, I wrote it all over my notebook. It's one of those things that I want to keep fresh in my mind because it's a part of who I am and it's a part of what I do. So I'm trying to get it into my website now, and this is also requiring a few things to get rearranged, which is fine. Getting this done right now is actually a really good use of this last little bit of my workday that I have. Robo should be home shortly, and so this is a good thing that's just going to keep me occupied until then, but still be important.